So before I get started with this review, I'd like to give a nice shout out to Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, aka Esley Greer. Such an amazing guy. I can't thank you enough, man, for helping me with the confidence, the boost, and finally getting my reviews out there. Today I am reviewing Halloween 2, finally. So greetings, killer flicks and other humans. Hello! So anyways, I'm here to talk about Halloween 2. As you can see, I'm watching that right now. I'll just give you a nice little shot right there. I'm up to a pretty good scene right now where he dunks her head in and she just... It's great. One thing I forgot to mention in my last review is these Blu-rays right here. If you haven't picked one of these up yet, these are nice quality movies to watch. The quality of the scenery is so beautiful. I can't stress that enough. I love the night shots in the first movie. It really brought it out, especially on this screen. I'm so happy that I finally have this. I just wanted to mention that because I can't stress enough how much I love these movies. As you can see, made that out of pastels. Don't mean to brag right now, but anyways, let's get into this review. So Halloween 2 takes place directly after the first movie, same night and all, but more Michael Myers hunting in the shadows while the sole survivor Laurie Strode is bedridden in the hospital. Unaware, Michael's stalking through the pretty vacant hospital with a juicy reveal for these two characters. Now let's get into the positive and negatives. Unfortunately, I do have some of those in this review, but they're not all too bad. Something I can just deal with. But anyways, I'm going to go right into my positives and say that I love that the mask had such a worn look and it worked very effectively in darker shots. For me, I really loved the shot in where Laurie's in the parking lot and Michael just creeps up out of nowhere. And the way it looked in that scene was just so gorgeous and really capitalized the evil in Michael's mask. I just had to give it to that scene. Anyways, more of my positives. I love that the movie tries to keep the original's tone. It really did a good job at doing that. I will say that, and it's one of the better Halloween sequels, but you could tell that they were trying to go for the end of Michael Myers in this one, which if they had said that in one of my positives right here, I would have been fine with that if they just went out like this and that would have been it and we would have gotten an anthology series from then on. But oh well, we're still here and I can't wait for Halloween 2018. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but I am fucking psyched. Anyways, Donald Pleasence gives us another brilliant but over-the-top performance. Still great to watch. It's him being a loose cannon. I love that scene where he's like, "What is it you fellas usually do? Fire a warning shot, right?" And then shoots the window. That kills me every time. The characters are likable. Far from Rob Zombie's characters in H2, but I still love H2, but I'm not going to get into that review. I'll wait for another time when I'm reviewing that movie, but now let's get into, and my last positive, and finally, like I said earlier, if this was the end, I would have been fine if they went with that third act. I mean, the blood, tears, and the mask is so iconic, and it's so cool to look at, and now we're going to get to my negatives. So for my first number one negative, I don't like the gore. Surprisingly, but granted, I love gory movies and I have a lot of gory movies in my collection, but Halloween is more suspense and atmosphere. And another, I'm sure some fans hate this, but it doesn't bother me as much as others. But the sibling reveal takes me out of the movie because Michael kills for no reason, because he is the shape. He is that, person, but not really a person that's there. It's just that force of evil. So to make him have a mission for being there kind of took me out of the movie. But overall, I still enjoyed it. I'm glad that this new movie's not doing that sibling thing because we've seen it in H2O, we saw it in Resurrection, we saw it in the other movies, and yeah. Anyways, and not only that, but to do the family target, it kind of cheapens the mystery of the shape, And some people might dislike that Jamie Lee Curtis is bedridden the whole time, but hey, when a killer is chasing you and you're on hospital drugs, you're going to take a nappy poo before you wake up in another bloodbath. And also, my final negative, I didn't like the way they changed the score. I thought the original score was perfect. It really built up the tension and the suspense of the movie. Even as a little kid, I always wish they stuck with the original score, but for what it is, it works, and I liked it, and that was my little review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you guys like the new setting. Definitely comment, share, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll get to Halloween 3 soon. Bye.